Gore Whores? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 39 of the Gory Hole Podcast. My name is Jenny.
And I am Nikki.
You want to start off the episode with a laugh?
Sure.
Okay. So, this actually happened like today or last night.
Oh, okay.
Just a weird little news story. The Kansas City Police Department is investigating possible arson at a Tesla dealership last night. An officer in the area of a Tesla dealership. Tesla dealer. Tesla. Yeah, isn't that how Trump said it? Tesla.
Oh yeah, Tesla. I love Teslers.
I love Teslers. That's kind of hard to say though. Tesla dealership.
Yeah.
On State Line Road, which is not far from us.
Nope, it's a stone's throw.
Yeah, just before midnight, saw smoke coming from a Cybertruck. And then the fire spread to a second Cybertruck before firefighters arrived. The bomb and arson investigators at the police department are working to determine the cause of the fire, and they think it might have been set intentionally.
You think?
You know, we are in a red flag warning right now.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So
that's true.
I'm just going to say nobody did it and nobody should be charged.
You never know. It could have just been like a random spark carried by the wind.
They explode, right?
Out there doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. Well, Cybertrucks make me mad if you're a regular listener. So that little article brought me some joy.
So there's a parking lot right off of 435 and 69 highway. I see it every time. I'm like, I should take a picture of that, send it to Jenny. It's full of Cybertrucks. It's like their storage lot or something, because it's not a dealership, but it's in this little like office. It's by what the fuck is that business complex called? Where they do the fireworks and shit.
Fuck, I don't know.
Anyway, it's over there.
Woods?
Corporate Woods.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
That's it. It's over there. There's like a lot full of Cybertrucks.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Someone should blow it up. I hope the next time they do their
We're
fireworks.
not condoning this, but
if a firework happened,
it's terrible.
Nice.
It wasn't. I'm gonna try
firework
for better.
happened to hit them, it wouldn't be a tragedy.
No.
Those trucks make me so mad. And my phone has been doing me some favors lately, because now every time I open Instagram and look at like reels, it's always just videos of people smashing up Cybertrucks.
Ooh,
and
nice.
I'm like, this is good.
This
I like
is nice.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah, if someone did do it intentionally,
We don't know who they are.
Didn't. They were with me. I know where we went to the movies. They're innocent. I'm their alibi. Whoever it is, I'll be your alibi.
What did you see?
You
gotta get your story straight.
Shit. What's in the movie theater right now?
I have no idea.
I know.
I have no fucking idea.
We just went for the popcorn and then we left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And drove a regular good car. Like my Honda.
A normal truck.
A normal truck, yeah.
Awesome.
I hate those stupid things. But I don't know. I thought.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
I'm a little surprised we haven't heard of that happening yet.
Yeah, I know, right? People are restraining themselves, I think.
I guess. I mean, everything's on camera.
They're like, I want someone to do it, but I don't want to be the one to do it.
Sure.
Because I see one of those trucks pretty frequently.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I said, one lives
down the street.
Yeah, one lives down the street. I don't even care about the person. I'm just like, the truck lives there, so I hate that house. I hate that truck.
Yeah,
it's so stupid. Oh, that's a good. Do we have a stupid button?
Stupid.
Yep. I couldn't remember.
Stupid button.
Yeah. Stupid. How I feel about Cybertrucks.
I give that a major dislike.
That's a slide whistle in there.
There was a slide whistle in there. I did not do that. All right. So you said you saw a movie, right?
Yeah, we watched a movie the other day. It wasn't that great. But I'm going to tell you about it anyway. It was called Get Away.
Get Away.
It's 2024. It's a British horror comedy.
Ooh.
It has the main guy in it is Nick Frost. He's the guy from Shaun of the Dead, and he's in a bunch of those movies. So it's him, his wife, and their two like older kids. They're, I don't know, like teenagers. And they go on this vacation to this island, and it's supposed to be where are they, Todd? It's like Sweden. Are they in Sweden?
Right.
An island in Sweden. And they go there and people start getting murdered and all this creepy shit happens. And then I don't want to like give away the twist ending, but it's funny, it's stupid. I don't know, it was okay. I'm going to give it like a I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 bags of diarrhea. It was disappointing. I wanted it to be better. There is a pretty good, there's a good twist towards the ending that's pretty good. And I do like that actor a lot. That's in, like, from Shaun of the, I'm trying to think of the other movies he's been in.
I think I know. I think I can picture
Hot
that.
Fuzz. He's in a bunch of stuff with Simon Pegg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it, like, I think he wrote the movie. It just was like, it just wasn't very good.
Would
If
you
you've
rather
seen
give
it-
it like 4 farts instead of 4 bags of diarrhea? That's kind of a fun way to change up our rating system a little. Like,
Yeah,
instead
that's
of it
true.
being like 4.5 bags of diarrhea, you could be like 4 bags of diarrhea plus a fart.
I think I'm gonna keep it at 4 though. I don't even think it.
Okay,
It doesn't
even
get
the
4.5.
fart.
No, it doesn't
Okay.
get 4.5. But I like what you're
Okay,
going for there.
so
I like what you're
maybe
going
we'll
for.
remember that for next time.
Yeah, okay.
The half points are fart.
Yes, love that. Okay, perfect. Do you get to pick what kind of fart? If it's like
I don't see
a
why not. It's our show.
squeaker, or like it's
Yeah.
our show.
Yeah,
Do whatever
we
we
can
want.
do whatever we want. Yeah, we can pick what
Yeah.
kind of fart.
Okay, cool.
Like a little squeaky one. That was-
Wow,
Need to
I
drink
am
more
really
carbonation.
just failing at the burping lately.
Yeah,
Sorry, everybody.
we'll get there.
Drinking carbonation, just sorry.
It happens.
Yeah.
Should we go to emails?
Yeah, let's do that.
Mail.
You've got mail.
We got some mails.
We got some mails from our buddies.
You've
from
got mail.
our buddies.
Yep.
Okay, so Slam sent us an email,
Good old
and
Slam.
he has a question for Todd. He said he wants to make up to Todd for grossing him out last week with the red wings, brown wings, yellow wings. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, he said metal supergroup. His is Ronnie James Dio on vocals, James Hetfield on vocals guitar, Dimebag Darrell on guitar, Cliff Burton on bass, and Chris Adler on drums. Who are you thinking, Super Todd? Who's your supergroup? And you can think about it for a minute if you can't just come up with it on the spot. Because he has other questions. So you can
His other question.
you can think about it if you would like to, or do you know your supergroup? Okay, we're gonna come back to you.
Okay.
What'd you say?
That's a tough one. Like, I already have, I mean, they're already banned. Like,
They're all
Dream Theater with a different singer would probably
Oh.
be my super group because I
Okay.
think they're all great
Yeah,
except
the
James.
singer. He doesn't like the singer.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm trying to think of who my singer
Okay.
would be.
Okay.
Okay. We
Thi-
almost have an answer.
Think about your singer. I'm gonna ask Jenny the next question.
Okay.
He said, "Did you guys get stupid from the song Static X? I'm with Stupid, or the movie? It's from Sorority Babies. I don't know what this is. In the Slimeball Bolorama. Didn't we say we got it from? You figured it out.
Yeah, I think I got it. Well, I think unless it could be
'Cause
from
you were
something
watching
else,
something.
but it was Adam Devine's comedy
Okay.
special. He kept
Okay.
saying it, and I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if that's where I got it, but
Yeah,
I just
it sounded the same.
And I
So-
had seen it a while ago, so maybe it was just in my
Yeah.
maybe
The
in my
answer.
head?
The answer is we don't know, Slam, but it could have been all of the above.
Yeah, it could have been a TV
We
show.
actually
Could have been just
We don't
one of us
actually
said
know.
it once, and we thought it was funny and kept saying it. I don't know.
Yeah. And he did send in his squirter story. Do we want to read it on here? Because we asked him to, and he did.
Well,
So,
I guess.
Do we
yeah,
want
I
to?
think
Okay.
so.
Okay, so there are parts of it that it's going to be straight up like a hot reads, and there's some words in there that I don't care for. So
I like it already.
I'm
don't care
I'm going to critique it. Todd, do you have your answer yet? Who's your singer? For Dream Theater without the lead singer, James.
Lady Gaga.
She's dope.
I mean, not, but I am going to go, I think, with a twist. As far as like Dream Theater, in my opinion, is just the perfect musicianship, and they can
Ooh.
do like the brutal metals or like, softer stuff
Yeah.
equally as well, but they need a singer to match that. I'm going to go off the wall. I'm leaning towards Maria Brink
Ooh.
because I'd love to
Wow.
hear
Okay.
something like that.
Remind me who that is.
Maria
From In This
Brink.
Moment.
Oh, okay.
It's a lady
okay.
singer.
And
I
she's
knew
real
I'd heard you say it
versatile.
before, but I couldn't
Yeah,
remember
but
which.
She is.
don't think In This Moment musically is versatile at all.
Yeah.
Maybe for up and comer Courtney LaPlante.
Okay.
Spirit Box.
Spirit Box. Okay. Okay. Good answers. Okay.
Given more time, I could probably
Okay.
come up with a better
That's okay.
list.
We'll go with that. Thanks, Todd. Okay. Are you ready for the squirter story?
Yes.
Okay, strap in.
Strap in.
He says, this
Phrasing.
strap in, strap on.
Yeah.
This will not be on par with your normal hot reads, but here's the story of the squirter. First off, let me just start by
That right
saying...
there made me think of the story of the squirter.
Ew. First
Grabbing my
off,
dislike
let me
button.
start by saying porn squirt is pee. That's just a lot. In reality, it's much less. Porn is a gallon from a super soaker. Reality, it's more like a full Dixie cup. I had been seeing a young lady for about 2 months, and she wanted to do more than take matters into... What? She wanted to do more than take matters into her hands again. I was in full agreement with her and asked if I could start out going down on her. She replied with an eager yes, followed by a sentence that both saddened and angered me. Most guys won't do that first, if at all. That also pisses me off. I've always been a believer in ladies first, and it's better to give than to receive. That is awesome.
That's a great philosophy.
Yes. Okay, this sentence makes you mad. I did soft, slow kisses on her lips. I'll let you choose which lips. Probably not the ones up top.
Soft, slow kisses on her. Ooh.
Borf. She made noises of enjoyment. I then went into the Karate Kid. Paint the fence and wax on, wax off. Her breath quickened and she moaned a little bit. I then went to the melting ice cream cone technique. She let out a loud moan with an "oh my god." I knew at that time I was doing a good job, so I did my finishers. The suck and rub.
He has names for them. I love it.
Yeah, he has a name for all of them. I sucked her clit between my lips and rubbed my tongue on it at the same time. That put her over the edge. She grabbed a handful of hair and thrust her hips as her legs shook. She made a sound that was a moan mixed with the word fuck. And she squeezed out an orgasm all over my chin.
Squeezed out an organ.
She apologized and said that never happened before. I assured her it was fine, and for the next 3 to 5 minutes, I did my best to keep my nickname. That was clever. That was clever.
I get it.
I
see what you did there.
I learned 2 things that night. Number 1, I'm into squirters, and number 2, lesbian friends give the best advice on passing an oral exam.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. I like it. Okay, that's it for that one.
All right.
All right, now we have one from Sloth.
Sloth.
Sloth has been MIA for a minute. He took a trip to Daytona. He had kind of a shitty way back, he said, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he watched a movie he wanted to tell us about. The Heretic. We talked about that a little while back. We'd watched it. It has Hugh Grant. It's really good. But he watched it and thought it was great too. And then he rewatched another called Zombie Strippers. He said it's free on Tubi. And it might be streaming on other places as well. You said you've seen this? I have not seen this.
It's hilarious.
He said it's
been a
funny.
long time.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to remember. I think I even rented that movie. That's how long ago.
Like on a videotape?
Like on a DVD, rented a DVD or something.
I'm going to Google it.
If I remember correctly.
2008. Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said it's a zombie outbreak thanks to military scientists, which causes men to be regular mindless zombies, but makes women smarter, more confident, and stronger. Just dead. Robert Englund is the owner of an illegal strip club. When the strippers turn into zombies, they have to survive and hide the bodies / customers, which have been turned to zombies. Gross, funny movie.
It is.
Yeah.
I was actually, that's kind of weird that you said that because I think around Halloween, I was kind of thinking of that movie. And I
Yeah.
was like, I wonder if it's on any streaming. Well, now I know.
It's on Tubi.
Yeah. I was thinking about watching it again, and then I kind of forgot about it. But
I definitely have not seen it.
it's it's ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a stupid movie, but
Nice.
it's worth it. It's fun.
Cool.
Okay, so emails done. Check.
Check.
Check made. Okay. So I have a few things. It's okay, there it is. Wanted to make sure I had the right thing. That is for later. Okay. Do you remember a few episodes ago? Well, okay, a couple episodes. We did one where we were talking about like what were considered like the grossest foods,
yeah.
and if we liked them.
Yes.
Okay. And then not too long ago, I went through like a 1950s magazine of all the steps
Yes.
to be like, okay.
Yes,
So this is
to be
kind
a
of a
good wife or
combination of
whatever.
those two things.
God. Okay.
So
I'm excited.
I keep seeing people like, for some reason, I keep seeing videos of people making these Jell-O like 1950s recipes.
Oh, yeah.
So I have 8 of them here.
Ooh.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you the name of this.
Okay.
And now it's a Jell-O dish.
Like
so
a mold type
Uh-huh.
thing. Okay.
I'm going to tell you the name.
Okay.
Based on the name, I want you to tell me if you would eat it.
Okay.
Then
Before
I'm
I
going to
know
tell you
what's
the
in it.
ingredients. And then you can actually be like, okay, yes, I would actually
Okay.
eat that. No, I actually wouldn't.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm ready.
Number 1. I think I have 8 of them.
Okay.
Number 1, pineapple cheese salad. Based on the title alone.
Pineapple and cheese. Well, my gut says no, but my grandma used to make this weird Jell-O shit, and it had like carrots and cheese and pineapple. So I'm gonna say yes. I would.
Okay. You ready for the ingredients?
Yes.
Lemon Jell-O,
Mm-hmm.
lime Jell-O, cream cheese, which I think is an important thing.
Okay.
Because when I initially read it, I was thinking like cheddar
shredded cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cream cheese, marshmallows,
Mm.
and crushed pineapple.
Okay.
So
I think I would eat that. I think maybe I have eaten that.
I think I've had something similar to that, and I don't think that sounds too bad.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Next one. The name is lime cabbage salad.
No.
No?
No, I'm gonna go no.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I would say I would also be a no based on that name.
Mm-hmm.
The ingredients are lime Jell-O, boiling water, marshmallows, crushed pineapple, pineapple juice, mayonnaise,
Oh no.
walnuts,
No.
grated cabbage, whipped cream, and maraschino cherries are optional.
See, the first several things are good, and then put the cherries in it.
Yeah, the cherries can
And
stay.
whipped
Those don't
cream.
need to be optional. I get to see
We don't
2
need
things in
cabbage.
here.
We don't need the gross walnuts.
Don't need mayonnaise, I don't
No
think.
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
No. No, thank you.
All right.
Gross.
It's so I love that they're all
Stupid.
called salads.
Stupid.
I love that they're all called
Ew.
salads too.
Yeah.
They're totally not.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is called the luncheon salad.
I'm gonna guess it has meat in it. No, I'm not eating it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Luncheon salad. See, I would think that's like if someone just said that to me, I would just imagine like a big
A
bowl of
normal
like
salad?
yeah, a normal
Okay.
salad, like a chopped salad or
Okay.
something that's like a big.
But we know
communal-
it's Jell-O,
Yeah, I know there's Jell-O.
so there's probably like fucking meat, olives in it or something.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Lime Jell-O, hot water, cream cheese,
Okay.
crushed pineapple,
Okay.
pineapple juice, nut meats.
Like the middle of nuts.
I guess,
Gross.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Why you gotta call it that?
Oh, and then it says to serve on lettuce leaves with salad dressing.
Ew.
Yep.
Ew.
Ew.
That's nasty.
That's so gross. That's so nasty. All right. Next one. Lemon Jell-O salad. See?
That sounds good.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Uh-huh.
I think the word salad doesn't need to be on there.
Sure.
But
Sure.
are you a fan of Jell-O in general, though?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't ever eat it, but
I don't really either. But I
I
don't
think-
really think it's gross, but I don't love it.
yeah. I mean, this shit died with our grandmother's generation.
Yeah.
Or my grandma's dead. I don't, is your grandma alive? Or grandma's?
No, my grandparents are dead.
Same. So I think that this weird Jell-O salad shit was like a mid-century thing.
Yeah, it was like 1950s,
Yeah,
early
you brought
50s
it to like a
even.
house party and it would jiggle.
Yeah, and like that was the whole counter. It's just all these different colored Jello rings
Yeah,
with all
yeah.
these different ingredients.
Funeral, Jello. Party, Jello. Birthday, Jello.
Christmas, Jello.
Jello.
Easter, Jello.
Jello.
Brunch,
Jello.
Jello. Jello, Jello. Okay,
Yeah.
so lemon Jello salad
Sounds
has
good.
lemon Jello, water, hot water, cold water, pineapple, 1 cup of pineapple, cubed bananas,
Okay.
and mini marshmallows.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. I'd eat the shit
Yeah.
out of that.
Oh, and it's got a topping. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The topping is
Is
a
it weird?
mixture of sugar, egg, whipped cream, flour, and pineapple juice.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
Yep. I don't think that
It
sounds
sounds
too bad.
kind of like a meringue, sort of.
Yeah, I bet that's probably what they were kind of going for.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Cranberry souffle salad.
I mean, sure. I'm sure it's weird, but
This is a weird one, I would
okay.
say.
Okay.
The ingredients in cranberry souffle salad are unflavored Jello,
Ew.
sugar, salt, hot water, mayonnaise.
God, why do they put mayonnaise in
They
everything?
put mayonnaise in everything in the 50s.
Gross.
Lemon juice, grated lemon rind, which and we call lemon zest now. 1 can of Ocean Spray whole cranberry sauce. So it does not just
Oh.
cranberries. It's the cranberry sauce
It's like
from like
the
Thanksgiving.
can of
yeah.
like jiggly shit. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
A sliced and peeled apple or orange,
Okay.
pineapple tidbits,
Okay.
and walnuts.
I can't do the walnuts.
You don't like walnuts?
I'm allergic to them.
Oh, you
So,
are?
and they're gross
How did
to
I
me.
not know this?
I don't know. We
We
don't,
don't
eat.
usually get together to eat
We don't eat
walnuts.
nuts together.
Yeah, we don't usually. There you
That was
go.
a little better.
That was a good one.
There's still more in there.
Yeah, I think these are going to be the winners,
Okay.
I think. Okay, name
Ready.
alone. Would you eat emerald ring salad?
Sure.
Okay, here are the ingredients. You might
'Kay.
regret that.
Is there meat in it?
Lemon Jello,
Okay.
lime Jello,
Okay.
2 cups of liquid, and then it says in parentheses, pineapple juice mixed with water,
Oh, okay.
crushed pineapple, mayonnaise,
Ka.
heavy cream,
Oh boy.
nuts, and cottage cheese.
No.
Yeah, no.
That sounds pretty gross.
That sounds pretty disgusting. The mayonnaise and the cottage cheese have
Why
to
you gotta be
go.
putting mayonnaise in everything? Like a dessert doesn't need mayonnaise in it.
Yeah, I agree.
Ugh.
I think the main times I cook with mayonnaise is if I'm making like a casserole, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. All right. This one is molded chef's salad.
Ooh. I'm gonna go no.
Yeah, you don't really
Chef
want the word
salad?
mold in your molded.
Well, like molded.
Yeah,
it's
they
like
mean
a
the Jell-O
Jello
mold, but still.
But
it's spelled the same.
chef salad has like no. I keep expecting you to say there's meat in some of this.
Get ready.
Is there meat in this?
There might be.
Gross.
This one is 2 packages of lemon or lime Jello,
Mm-hmm.
salt, boiling water, cold water, vinegar, ham strips, Swiss or American cheese strips,
No.
sliced red onion or scallions,
No.
and sliced green pepper. Oh, yeah,
That's bad.
That's a big dislike.
Ew.
Hey, it was
That's
the same one.
nasty. It was the same one.
all right. This is the last
no
one.
meat and cheese.
Yeah, meat doesn't belong in Jello.
No.
They just put everything in Jello. Back then. That's just what they did.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Mustard ring salad.
Is it mustard because it's yellow or because it has mustard in it?
You got to it's just based off the name.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
No, thank you.
The ingredients are 4 beaten eggs, sugar, dry mustard, unflavored gelatin, cold water, weak vinegar.
Ew.
I'm not sure what that is. Heavy whipping cream, salt, and I always hear this word pronounced 2 different. Is it turmeric or turmeric?
I think it's turmeric.
I think it's turmeric too. Okay. But yeah, and turmeric is kind of gross.
I don't mind it in like Indian food, but not in
Yeah,
a fucking Jello salad.
Right?
Okay, this made me think of mincemeat pie. Have you heard of mincemeat pie?
I've heard of it. I actually don't really know what it is, to be honest.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, I want to know.
Okay. It has. So it came from Great Britain, I think. work.
That sounds right.
Okay. Okay, this is one of those things where you have to read about like your grandma's second cousin
Oh, they
and
gotta tell
like
a story before
where
they get
the
to the
dog
damn
died
recipe.
and fucking shit. Oh my god. Okay, here's the ingredients. It has a mincemeat pie. There's just mincemeat pie filling, but I'm going to tell you about the whole pie.
Okay.
So you get a pie shell. You fill it with beef steak,
Okay.
raisins,
Ew. Those don't go together.
dried currants, apple.
I don't know if I've ever had a
Currant, it's kind of like a raisin, but they're more. It's kind of like a cranberry, like a
Okay.
tart or
Okay.
a more tart raisin.
Got it.
Apple, candied orange peel, and candied lemon peel.
Oh.
Almonds, lemon, beef suet,
What
which
is-
I don't know. Is that like a fat? I don't know. What's beef suet?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I've never heard that word before. I don't think.
I think suet, isn't that like
That
bird,
sounds like it would
bird
be
seed?
like.
Well, it also has cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, allspice, ginger, coriander, brandy, and dark rum. Okay, let's see what beef suet is.
Yeah,
Beef
pie
suet.
shouldn't have meat in it. Jello shouldn't have meat in it.
Ew, it is fat.
Is
It's
it?
pure
Ew.
crumbly fat that comes from the area around the kidneys.
Ew.
God, just don't eat. if you're that hungry that you're, oh my God, and the pictures are horrid.
Ew, I bet.
Oh man, just eat your belt or your shoes or something. Like,
Go eat some grass.
Jesus.
You should get some minerals that way.
Oh yeah, and when I looked up suet, I was right. Bird food comes up. Suet.
Spell it.
S-U-E-T.
Oh, okay.
Well, God, I don't know if that's how you say it.
That's how I
That's
would
how I
say
would
it.
guess. Okay, S-U-E-T.
Suet?
Fat from around the
Suet?
kidneys.
Suet?
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh, gross.
Sick. Okay.
Yuck.
That's all I have.
I've seen some videos of people making these like 1950s like Jello
Uh-huh.
things, and one of the ones that this lady made had salmon in it,
Ew.
like canned salmon,
Ew.
and she said it tasted like cat food.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, do you remember?
And it was orange. It was not like not orange. It was like flesh colored. It was so
Ew.
gross. Orangey flesh colored Jello.
What's that? Christmas Vacation when the like old senile aunt
Oh, yeah.
comes and brings the Jello, or it has like a Jello mold and there's like fish or something nasty in it.
Yeah, it didn't have cat food in it.
Oh, that's what it was. It did have cat food in it. Okay, that's what. Okay, yep.
I don't remember that ever any of like my super old relatives as a kid ever really making anything like that.
Yeah, we had like a lot of Jello stuff, and I don't remember having weird. I
Nothing
mean,
like
I think the
that.
weirdest thing that was in our Jello salad was like shredded carrots.
Yeah.
My grandma made that, and then she talked about mincemeat pie a lot, and I never ate it. She always told me she was gonna make me eat it, and I was like, "Fuck you, I ain't eating it."
That's wouldn't the Jello times also be like goulash times?
Ooh, I do like goulash.
Isn't it like different every time you make it? Isn't it just mixing a bunch of shit together?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I thought that was.
I was
like
thinking
that.
it was just like pasta and like red sauce and a hamburger.
I think it's just.
Maybe it's just
dumping-
like leftovers that you
Kinda,
mix
then
together.
you-
Okay, you're
and
probably
you
right.
Make it into like that's what I thought it was.
That's probably more like where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
you just put
leftover
new, like
mixed
macaroni
together
noodles
shit.
in there and then just throw it leftover casserole, canned
Yeah,
beans.
you're probably right.
Tomato. And there's a little bit of salad
probably
left.
right.
Just dump that in.
Yeah,
Goulash.
goulash.
It's a fun word.
It is. It is.
It sounds like
It
it's
is.
an insulting, but that's what it
You're
is.
such a goulash.
Such a goulash.
Ew.
Ow. Yeah. Okay. You got anything else?
No, don't think so.
I don't really either.
'Kay.
How long have we been going?
Let's see. Let's see how long. Approximately 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. We're doing good then. Well, do you want to do the topic?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for my surprise topic, get my stuff here. Let's do a drum roll. I tried to pick something good and gross,
Cool.
but interesting.
Okay.
That wasn't it. Sorry.
That's fine.
I didn't even say it yet, and I'm already clapping for myself. Drum roll. There we go. Perfect. Is skin.
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 Okay.
Because, I mean, skin can be gross.
It is very gross.
Have you, well, here, we'll get into some stories here in a
Okay.
little bit, but I have some gross skin facts for you, which you
Okay.
probably already know being a nurse, but I don't know how some people can go into like dermatology and veterinary dermatology and stuff because
Oh, yeah.
skin is gross.
I'm going to write down some ideas as I come up with them to tell you about.
Okay. So I'm going to try not to make this a science lecture. I'm trying to tell you guys some like fun stuff about why skin is disgusting.
Okay.
Number one, did you know the average person's skin, if you were to like peel it off of them and like lay it out, it covers about 2 square meters?
No.
It does. It also, your skin accounts for about 15% of your body weight, which is weird to think about.
How much? 15?
15%.
15%. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Which it's weird to kind of think about that your skin is so heavy. Isn't that
I
kind of
mean,
weird?
it's covered.
It kind
yeah,
of boggles my
I guess
mind.
so.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like in my head, I was like, okay, bones weigh something, muscle weighs
Yeah.
something. Fat. I've never really thought about the fact that skin weighs
yeah.
so much.
I mean, yeah. Covers everything.
Yeah, it does. Did you know there are 2 types of skin? Hairy.
I was expecting a more scientific term.
That's what it says.
Hairy.
And glabrous.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
I don't know.
Oh,
Gl-
that's the
glabrous?
skin that's like your palms and the bottom of your feet that
Oh.
don't have hair.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Gotcha.
this is a science fact. Your skin has 3 layers, which we knew that.
Epidermis,
Uh-huh. Oh, let's see if you can name them.
subcutaneous, or is that
Yeah,
count?
no, you're right.
Because it's fat.
There's one more. There's one. The middle one.
Epidermis, subcutaneous. Fuck. I don't know.
You kind of already said dermis.
Dermis.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Okay.
The average person has 300 million skin cells. And a single square inch of skin has about 19 million cells and up to 300 sweat glands.
Ooh.
That's gross. Skin's disgusting. It's like just covered in like cells and sweat and bacteria, and
Yeah.
it's gross.
Yeah.
Your skin is thickest on your feet and thinnest on your eyelids.
Okay.
This is what's gross. Your skin constantly sheds dead cells, which
I was waiting for that.
gives me that's given me the heebie-jeebies for a long time.
Yeah.
Like I don't like dust, and
Yeah.
all I can think about is that like ooh, dead people all over my shelves. I
A
don't
lot
like
of
it.
the dust on the floor and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Cat hair and people skin.
yeah.
And dog hair.
It's just weird. It's just
Yeah.
like there's just skin just laying around, and it's gross.
Yeah.
We shed about 30,000 to 40,000 cells every minute.
Ew.
Yeah, so like this chair has just got like dead Jenny all over it. Isn't that weird?
Yes. Dead Jenny. Ew.
So we shed a layer of dead cells every 24 hours, and our skin renews itself about every 28 days, like a snake.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
isn't that neat?
I wish we shed our skin like as a whole piece, like a
that'd
snake.
be cool.
That'd be way cooler.
Like if you could just like
Because then you wouldn't have to dust as much, and you could just peel it off and throw it away.
yeah, crumple it off and
Yeah.
like
Throw it
and then
outside
it's
for
all
the
like
birds.
nice and fresh all at once.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
like you'd look like you just had a facial. As
That'd be
soon as you
nice.
Peeled off your old face.
I would love that.
Oh, that would be so cool. I would love it. And it always feels like when you do have a dry patch that's like coming off, it seems like it takes forever. It would just be nice to
Yeah, like in the winter.
just peel it right off. The average person sheds about 48 kilograms of skin by the age of 70.
Okay, 48 kilograms is what?
trying to remember.
2.2 pounds per kilogram. Is that right?
I think it's 2 point something kilograms per pound. Could you weigh less in kilograms than pounds?
Yeah, it is 2.2. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So that would be what, like 90 something? Oh, fuck, I don't know. What did you say? 48 kilograms?
48, yeah.
48 kilograms is 105 pounds.
Wow.
So you're going to lose that much by how long?
Age 70.
Oh.
That's like a whole other person.
Yeah.
I'm not a very big person, but
Well, by the time, let's say you live to be 100, you're going to lose a whole Jenny worth of skin.
Ew, gross. That would be cool though if it came off in big chunks and then I could just like rebuild this like little weird clone of myself.
Yeah.
That's what
sure.
I used to look like, kids.
Ew.
Okay, that one's done. Those aren't that great. Okay. This is kind of back to the skin cell thing.
Okay.
More than half the dust in your house is actually dead skin. Noise.
I've heard that.
It says that on here. Noise.
Noise.
Yeah.
I have heard that.
Dead skin compromises about 1 billion tons of dust in the Earth's atmosphere.
Ew.
So, like, when you're just like breathing, you're breathing in dead people. Gross.
That can't be as bad as like car exhaust and shit, though. I don't know. It's like organic material.
I know, but it's.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not gross. I'm not saying that, but.
Oh, here's a fun one. On average, about 14 species of fungi live between your toes.
Ew. 14?
14.
Nasty.
Yeah, and skin is. Every square centimeter of skin on the human body has about 5 million bacteria on it. The vast majority of them are harmless, and there's more bacteria in your mouth than there are people in the world.
Whoa.
That's so gross.
That is crazy.
It's crazy, yeah. I know it serves a purpose, but just
Yeah.
like thinking about it, like my mind can just like almost like zoom in on like all this little stuff, and I'm like, oh, I don't like it.
Bodies are gross.
Bodies are gross, man. The most common skin conditions are calluses, acne, dandruff, dry skin cancer, and cellulite.
I have all of those except cancer. Knock on wood.
I've had skin cancer. It's not fun.
You have?
Uh-huh.
Where?
Remember on my nose?
I do now.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even tell.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a scar, but
You're
it's
probably
not
the
much.
only one that can notice it, though.
Oh, yeah, probably. Let's see. So exfoliating is the key ingredient to healthy glowing skin. Dead skin cells are what feed the bacteria. And they also cause your pores to become blocked, which can make your skin unhealthy. Poe is the...
If you step on that laptop and
he's
delete
the producer.
our
He's fine.
fucking audio,
Are you gonna
I will
steal a
end
cupcake
you.
wrapper?
He might. He's sniffing
that
around the
bad if he does?
cupcakes. Oh, I don't
Is
know.
it bad if he eats a sprinkle?
I doubt it. He's going to lose interest. I just don't want him to step on the laptop
Oh.
because he's
I
been
don't
known to
actually-
do
I don't
that.
think a sprinkle would hurt him.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think those even have any sweeteners in them. Right, where was I? Okay, so some of the nerves in your skin are connected to muscles instead of the brain that send signals. So sometimes that's kind of why it triggers like a delayed reaction.
Yeah, okay.
So your muscles send it instead of like your skin sending the signal to your brain. So when when you touch something and it's hot, and you pull it away,
Yeah.
then you're like, ow, like
Yeah.
a delayed reaction.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay.
Your skin has at least 5 different types of receptors that respond to pain and touch.
Okay.
That's not that interesting.
This motherfucker. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Do you need
I'm
me to
gonna get
tap?
I'm gonna get the laptop.
Okay. He's still looking at the cupcakes. I had to deliver cupcakes to Nikki. She needed some sweets. Okay. I have another little printout that has a little bit different weird facts. We already talked about how heavy your skin is.
Yeah.
Your skin is home to bugs, skin mites. They're everywhere. But it's part of the microbiome of our skin. But yeah, I hate that idea though. Someone once told me that like mites, if you fall asleep with your makeup on, will eat your mascara off your eyelash. I don't know if that's true or not.
There's mites in your eyelashes all the time, I think.
Oh.
They're just there.
Do you think they can see like your mascara wand come in? Or they're like, oh, I get to be pretty today.
I don't know. I
They're
hope
just
so.
like,
I hope
look
so.
at me. Look at me. I'm looking mighty beautiful.
Or maybe it like glues them to your eyelash for the day and they're like stuck.
Paralyzes them
I
for
don't
a
know.
second.
I don't know.
Ew. Let's see. So, okay, this is kind of interesting, and I really like the way they phrased this.
Okay.
So the one fact is that a tan is your skin's attempt at protecting you from sun damage. Because it produces like melanin, and the way these cells produce more and more melanin in order to protect your skin from UV. And that's why you get the tan. So the tan is the result of your healthy skin cells sacrificing themselves for the good of the rest of your skin.
Aw.
Isn't that weird? A weird way to phrase it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, at first I read that fact and I was like, well, everybody knows that. But then
Yeah.
I was like, healthy skin cells sacrificing themselves to the sun to protect me?
And that's why you age prematurely if you get too much sun.
Probably.
Because they keep sacrificing themselves and then they're all old and dried out,
Yeah.
crusty.
Yeah. They're like, I'll die for you.
Aw.
It's so sweet. All right. Here's a good one. This one's gory hole worthy.
Okay.
Human skin can be used to bind books. And it has been used to bind books.
I mean, I've seen that in movies.
But it's real.
Ooh.
There's a book at Harvard, in the Harvard University's Houghton, I don't know, library. The book is called On the Destiny of the Soul.
Ew.
And it's bound with human skin.
Ew.
Yeah. Nobody knows why,
Gross.
but it is. Okay. We did that one. Okay, this is kind of a fun one. So women used to apply poison to their skin to be fashionable. So like in Victorian era, women used to apply arsenic to their faces to make them appear lighter.
Ew.
And mercury was also seen as a cure for hair loss and keeping your eyes looking watery and glassy.
Weird.
Yeah.
Vanity's weird.
It is. So, yeah, skin is weird. And there are so many gross things about skin. The skin growth I have seen on like dogs and cats. Oh my God. Some of it is things that will haunt your fucking dreams.
Yeah.
They are so gross. I don't know how people can become dermatologists
Yeah.
and veterinary dermatologists. I'm like, ugh.
Have you heard of Dr. Pimple Popper?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Now, honestly, sometimes when it's like right in front of me, it doesn't gross me out as much as like, I don't know why. This is weird. If I'm like the person who's maybe squeezing a cyst, I don't get quite as grossed
think
out.
it's
But
cool.
watching a video, for some reason, it's almost like it kind of gives me anxiety, and I'm like, but I think it's cool if I'm doing it. I'm like,
Weird.
ooh, look how much I got out.
Okay.
But I don't usually like the
Weird.
videos. I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm just like, I'd
If
rather
you're
do
in
it.
control, it's okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Todd used to grow this weird thing on his wrist, and I would poke it with a sterile needle every couple weeks and drain this weird clear stuff out of it. It was a lot of fun. I loved it.
Clear cystic fluid.
Yeah.
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 I've helped drain that
I
out
think
of like
they were,
dogs before.
what are those called? Little cysts that you get like around your wrists and on the back of your hand.
Ooh.
I forget what they're called.
Oh.
Ganglion.
Oh,
Ganglion
yeah.
cyst.
Okay.
Yeah. And it would like, he'd grow this little like marble on his wrist and I would just poke it. It was fun. It was fun.
But remember, like, I think when you were at your old house, remember I had one like on my ear?
Oh, yeah.
And I almost had you like
I do remember that.
pop it for
Yeah,
me, but
yeah.
I ended up being able to do it myself.
Yeah.
And it was weird. I was like, why is this happening to me? I've never had that happen. It's a weird thing. That's something that like Labradors get.
Weird stuff grows
Like
on
an
skin.
oral
It happens to me.
hematoma. That's what
Yeah.
those are. And you got to drain like blood out of them. And I basically got one. It had, because that's what it was. It
Yeah.
was like blood and clear fluid that I squeezed out. And then it just went away and never
Yeah.
came back.
Weird stuff grows on bodies.
It was such weird stuff. And yeah, I've had so many weird skin things. I have
me too.
very sensitive skin. I've had staph before, and that is the thing of nightmares. It
Where'd
is-
you have it?
When,
Like where on your body?
I had it in several places,
Oh,
actually.
that sucks.
I got it.
I guess it spreads pretty easy, huh?
It does, yeah. That was the problem. It was after I had sinus surgery.
Oh.
So I had like no immune system,
Yeah.
because I was under anesthesia. And
Well, and you probably got it from the fucking hospital.
it was like a few weeks later.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. I could have got it at my job, which was
Okay.
around children.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been
Okay.
from anywhere,
Yeah.
really. But I just kept getting sick after surgery. It was
Mm-hmm.
awful. And that was one of the things I got. And I thought it was like a spider bite.
Oh.
Because it just was like a red inflamed bump.
Yeah.
It didn't really like look. It just looked like a mosquito bite
Mm-hmm.
almost, or kind of like a bigger mosquito bite. Every time I showered and stuff, because that's what I thought it was. So if I soap or razor or anything, every time I moved, anything touched it and I put it would spread all over my body.
Yeah.
And until I figured out that it was staph infection. Then I had to like go get like antibacterial soap, and I had to throw away all my like deodorant, razors, loofahs, everything, and
That
it took
sucks.
forever for it to heal.
Yeah.
It was awful.
That sucks.
And it's painful as shit.
I bet.
And the only way I was able to figure out that it was staph was I happened to be just at my annual doctor's appointment. I wasn't concerned about these because at that point, I think I had maybe 2, maybe more. I'm not sure, 2 or 3. And I had run a 5K the day before, and one of them ruptured.
Ooh.
So I just put like a Band-Aid on it. That's what I thought it was, an infected like bug bite or
Yeah.
something. And I showed it to her, and it looked so gross. And she's like, "Oh my God, that's staph." She was like, "We got it." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, we got to treat you for that now." She's like, "You can get sick." And I had no idea. I probably wouldn't have gone to the doctor. I just happened to be going to my annual. But oh my God, it looks like almost like a hole into your body.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
And I've seen them on dogs too, and they can get disgusting.
Yeah, they nasty.
Yeah, they're gross.
Mm-mm.
And then I had the little skin cancer thing on my nose, which I don't know. Part of me almost wonders if it actually was skin cancer. It's a long story, but I had a little bump. It was just a little pearly bump that kind of appeared. I thought it was a wart because it was right where my glasses laid, so it kind of made sense that maybe like something might have. Anyway, I put like wart remover on it, and it kind of seemed like it was working, but then I went to the doctor, and they were like, "Ooh, I think that might be skin cancer." So they removed it to send it for a biopsy. They had to send it to like 4 different labs before somebody finally said it was skin cancer. And I was like, it took forever for me to get the results back.
Yeah.
It wasn't melanoma. It wasn't basal cell. It's the other one.
I don't remember.
Squamous? Is that right? Squamous cell?
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
It's like, it's not the really easy one, but it's not the deadly one. It was the one in the
Okay.
middle.
Yeah.
And then they had to cut it off my face.
Yeah.
And I had like stitches all the way up. Oh my God, when I took those bandages off, it looked like something out of a horror movie. It was, almost cried because I was like, oh God, they chopped off my nose.
Well, it's probably better they got it out of there.
Yeah, it healed really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it really wasn't like
Yeah.
that big of a deal. Have you ever had any gross skin stuff? Or a gross skin story?
No, not really. Like I've had last year when I had my toenail removed.
Oh, yeah.
I had a weird, like it healed weird for a while. It had this weird like reaction, and it looked like somebody poured acid on my toe. Like it was like bubbly and fucking nasty for a few weeks. But that was just a weird reaction to fucking whatever they did. Let's see. I think that's really all. I've never really had like a crazy infection. I was going to tell you about a weird sunburn Todd got though.
Oh, okay.
So Todd, he's redhead, ginger, fair skinned. And we used to go to like Rockfest and Ozfest every year back in the day. And he would go and just not wear any sunscreen.
Oh.
This is like 9 hours in the sun in the Midwest in the summer.
Not a good
And so he still has the outline on his back. This is over 20 years ago. It's probably 25 years ago or 23 years ago or something. Outline on his back in freckles of a wife beater because he would just wear shorts and a wife beater. And it's still, and I'm like waiting for the day. I've made his doctor, I'm like, look at all these things. Make sure they're okay. Because like one day, 1 or 8 of those are gonna like, because he has these weird big like freckles and moles, and they're just like perfectly outlined. And this sunburn, this 3rd-degree fucking sunburn he had years ago, because he's like thought he was immune to sunburn. And
Oh, I've had some pretty massive sunburns in my life.
I mean, I probably had a couple as like a little, as like a
same.
kid, like a couple of pretty bad ones I remember, but nothing too bad in the last like several decades.
Oh, I've been like such a crazy person with sunscreen, like pretty much since turning like 30.
Yeah.
Like that was like, yep, not gonna risk it anymore.
Yeah.
I did enough of that in my 20s. But then still got it. But
I think by the time I was in my 20s, I was better about it. But like, teenagers at the lake are like, well, I want to get tan.
yeah,
It's stupid.
it is stupid. It does make your legs look good though. I get it, but
Well, I mean, yeah, being tan looks good, but what's the price?
yeah, exactly.
It's
not
worth it in the long run. Then you just end up with like old leather skin.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I have some friends There's one friend of mine that used to have a tanning bed in her basement, and it fucking shows
Oh.
because she looks like a catcher's mitt. It's not good, and she's our age. I'm like, bitch, you did too much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not good.
I remember because I've been to tanning salons before.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I remember there was a lady that worked at the tanning salon.
You can always tell the ones that work there.
Yeah, but she should have almost been like, she was like a warning almost. It was like,
Yeah.
because she was so dark. And she
Yeah.
looked like leather. She looked like a
Yep.
leather couch.
Yep.
And it was so weird looking. And but people would look at her and they'd be like, yes, I do want to do this. 10 minutes, please.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Not one person would, nope, and walked out.
Yeah, it's no good.
I know. And I still went in. It was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
no problem. It's like, nobody
Yeah.
learned their lesson. Like,
Yeah.
look at her. That's
Yeah.
the after result.
Yeah.
Why are we all still lighting up for
Was
this?
she older?
Not for how she looked.
Okay.
I think at the time she was maybe, I don't know, probably 45, but she
Okay.
looked like 60.
Mm-hmm.
65 probably.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Nope. Yeah, skins are gross.
Skins are gross.
Skins are so gross. Oh.
Skins are gross.
Yes, and I've got weird skin, and it is weird how like your skin just grows things.
I've got like weird
And heals
skin
itself.
tags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's weird.
I have so many skin tags. I had to get a bunch of them. Like, oh, this is kind of funny. I don't even know. Just I don't know. Got older. Had a good amount of them kind of pop up on my neck because I was getting older. And I went to the dermatologist and they zapped them and like froze them off.
Yeah.
But for the like a couple days, they kind of like swelled up.
Oh.
And it looked like I had nipples like all over my neck. I
You're
was
like, no, they're bigger.
Oh my God. And I was like, I don't even want to go outside. I
Did
was
they
like,
just fall off or what?
Yeah, they just fell off.
Ew.
I know. It's
Like, what
kinda
if they
cool.
fall off when you're in bed and then you're just like laying in them?
Oh, I think that did happen though. Because I
Ew.
remember a couple times waking up
Ew.
and I was like, oh, that one's gone.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is, but it's
Ew.
gone.
What if your dog ate it?
A good source of protein, I guess. Well, it's probably no
Ew.
different than a dead skin cell that's already all over the house.
Yeah, that's
so-
true. No, that's true. Very true.
Yeah.
Also, dogs lick their own butthole, so
Yeah, so
It's fine.
I tried up skin text on it. It's gross, but it's not that bad.
my like a long time ago as a kid, I had a friend with a lake house, and her dad would get in the water and like clean the boat and stuff, and he had all these skin tags, and the fish would come bite him. And our friend, we have a friend, same deal, and he'd be like, "It's my fish food," and he'd try to keep his arms down because he had a bunch in his armpit.
Oh my God.
It's my fish food. You'd just be sitting there talking to him, drinking a beer, and he'd go, "God damn it!" Because he'd come bite him.
It's a natural way to remove skin tags.
Yep, true. Yep.
Well, I think you can do that also. Like you can just like tie like a string or something.
If
around
they're
it.
big enough, probably, yeah.
And it'll cut off the circulation, and then it
Yeah,
just pops right
pop
off.
them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I had because the fish thing. Have you ever seen like the videos of fish that eat like dead skin off your feet?
Yes.
The fish pedicures.
Yes. I have not tried that, but I've heard of
I
it.
don't want to try.
I've heard, I don't know if this is true. I heard they starve the fish so that they want to eat your feet.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true.
I hope not.
I did not fact check that.
I don't even think it's nice to do. Either way, like just give them fish food. They don't.
Just give them fish
They
food.
don't need to eat foot flakes.
Just-
That's so gross.
Just let them eat normal food.
Yeah. Give them Jello.
Give them Jello chef salad.
Yeah, with
Or whatever.
some. I don't know. What do fish eat? Worms in it.
All right. We're grasping.
A little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, skin is weird. Skin is
Yeah.
gross.
Skins are weird.
And they do weird things, and it looks weird. And some things, I swear, I've seen on skin just literally look like things out of nightmares.
Yeah, that's true.
Look like weird, crazy, gory holes that I could like just fall into, never to be seen again. There was one on a dog that like almost legit gave me nightmares. It was like the creepiest fucking thing. It was this huge, massive growth. I mean, it was probably about this big. They ended up having it removed, and it had a deep, dark hole in the middle, and you could just see like pus just like pooling in the hole.
Ew.
and then around it looked just like really bruised and almost like it would cave in. And I was like, oh, how does that happen? So that didn't show up overnight.
Yeah. People ignore shit.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It was a horrible, gross, like fucking tumor fucking thing, and got it removed. But
Yeah. That's no good.
yeah, it's just weird. Skin just like one little section. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna try to kill this bitch.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, you don't. Chop you off.
Yeah.
I can get to like thinking about that sometimes with skin. It's like it's just weird how just like one little spark. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna take this bitch out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just grow and I'm gonna infect her and then she's gonna die and it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
All right, I don't have anything else.
I don't either. Let's get out of here.
All right. What time is it? Oh, okay. We can do good. All right. If you guys do you have any gross skin stories?
Tell us.
I actually do like to hear the gross skin stories, believe it or not. Even though skin does gross me out, I love hearing the stories. I don't know why. I love hearing about gross stitches or gross growths or gross lacerations, all of it. So if you got one, tell us about it.
Tell us
We
all
want to hear
about
about it. We like gross medical shit. It's fun. goryholepod@gmail.com.
Yep.
And we will see you guys next week.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Stay gory.